Artificial Intelligence, A Guide for Thinking Humans by Melanie Mitchell. This is not a book summary for passive readers. This is an execution briefing. Most people consume ideas. Very few install them. What you're about to hear is an actionable breakdown designed to rewire how you think about artificial intelligence, not as a spectator, not as an employee waiting to adapt, but as a value creator operating in the top 1%. Listen actively. Pause when needed. Write something down. Because the goal is not understanding. The goal is transformation. Now let me tell you a story. A school administrator sits in her office late at night. Her teachers are overwhelmed. Students are distracted. Parents are demanding more personalization. She hears about AI tools that can solve everything. Lesson planning, grading, feedback, even tutoring. Meanwhile, across town, a startup founder is experimenting with AI to automate customer service. And in another building, a corporate manager is quietly worried that the new AI system might replace half his team. 3 people, 1 technology. 3 completely different reactions: hope, fear, confusion. But here's the real question. If artificial intelligence is accelerating so quickly, why does it still misunderstand so much? And more importantly, how should thinking humans respond? The book is Artificial Intelligence, A Guide for Thinking Humans by Melanie Mitchell. Mitchell is a cognitive scientist and AI researcher who has spent decades studying how intelligence, human and artificial, actually works. Her core thesis is simple but powerful. Artificial intelligence is not human intelligence. It is powerful pattern recognition without true understanding. And this distinction changes everything. We live in a moment where AI is marketed as magic. But Mitchell argues that AI is a collection of specialized systems, impressive, yes, but narrow, fragile, and lacking common sense. If you misunderstand what AI is, you either fear it irrationally or trust it blindly. Neither response creates leaders. Understanding its limits is what gives you power. As you listen, don't ask, "Is AI impressive?" Ask instead, "Where does it break?" Because leverage lives in the gaps. Core Principle 1. AI is narrow, not general. AI systems are specialists, not thinkers. Modern AI, especially machine learning and deep learning, works by detecting patterns in massive datasets. It does not reason the way humans do. It does not possess common sense. It does not understand context beyond statistical associations. It performs one task extremely well. Outside that task, it collapses. In one experiment, an image recognition system identified a school bus correctly thousands of times. But when researchers slightly altered the pixels, changes invisible to humans, the AI confidently declared it was an ostrich. To us, that sounds absurd. To the system, it was mathematically consistent. The machine didn't see. It calculated. In the next 7 days, choose one AI tool you currently use. List exactly what task it performs well and where it fails. Don't generalize. Define its narrow role in your workflow. Leaders assign tools. Employees worship them. Core Principle 2. Common sense is the hard problem. Human intelligence is grounded in common sense, and AI does not have it. Mitchell explains that despite decades of effort, including massive projects like CY-Key, encoding everyday knowledge into machines remains unsolved. Humans know that if you drop a glass, it will likely shatter. We know that sarcasm depends on tone. We know that context changes meaning. Machines don't know. They correlate. This is why AI can generate fluent language, yet hallucinate facts. It predicts plausible words, not verified truths. Imagine asking a child, "Can a crocodile run a marathon?" The child laughs, not because they've studied zoology, but because they understand biology, scale, context. AI might answer with surprising confidence and fabricated statistics. Confidence is not comprehension. Before accepting any AI-generated output, apply a 3-question filter. Does this make contextual sense? Is it grounded in reality? Would I stake my reputation on this? Never outsource judgment. Core Principle 3. Data reflects human bias. AI systems inherit the biases of the data they learn from. Machine learning models train on historical data. Historical data reflects human decisions. Human decisions contain bias. Therefore, AI can amplify inequality at scale. Mitchell warns that without careful oversight, algorithms can discriminate in hiring, lending, policing, healthcare, not because machines are evil, but because data is not neutral. A hiring algorithm trained on past resumes favored male candidates, simply because historical hiring patterns skewed male. The system learned what success looked like. It replicated yesterday. Technology does not automatically create fairness. It accelerates whatever patterns already exist. If you are a leader, educator, or entrepreneur, audit one system in your organization. Ask, what assumptions is this built on? Whose data shaped it? Who might be invisible here? Responsibility scales with automation. Core Principle 4. Human-AI collaboration beats replacement thinking. The future belongs to those who augment intelligence, not compete with it. Mitchell challenges extreme narratives, both utopian and apocalyptic. We are nowhere near artificial general intelligence. Machines do not possess self-awareness or broad reasoning, but they are exceptional at pattern detection at scale. The opportunity is partnership. AI handles repetition and scale. Humans handle judgment, ethics, strategy, meaning. In medicine, AI systems can detect subtle patterns in imaging data faster than radiologists. But final diagnosis improves when human expertise interprets the results. Alone, each is limited. Together, they elevate outcomes. Within 7 days, redesign one task in your workflow. Split it into 2 parts: pattern processing, strategic judgment. Assign the first to AI. Keep the second for yourself. The framework, the AI reality check model. Let's slow this down. The next time you hear a claim about artificial intelligence, this AI can replace analysts. This tool understands customers. This system thinks like a human. Pause and walk through 3 deliberate questions. First question: what exactly is the task? Not what the marketing says, not what the headline claims. What precise, narrow task is this system trained to perform? Is it classifying images, predicting next words, sorting applications, detecting anomalies? Strip away the hype. Name the function, because AI is powerful inside a lane. Outside that lane, it struggles. Second question: does it generalize? If you slightly change the conditions, new environment, new context, new type of data, does it still perform well, or does it fail? Humans adapt naturally. We transfer knowledge across situations. AI often does not. If performance collapses outside trained conditions, you are looking at pattern fitting, not intelligence. Third question: does it understand, or does it predict? This is the most important filter. Is the system reasoning about meaning, cause, intent, or is it calculating statistical likelihoods? When AI writes a paragraph, it doesn't know what it's saying. It predicts the most probable next word. When AI detects fraud, it doesn't understand deception. It detects mathematical irregularities. If it predicts and does not comprehend, then judgment remains yours. That's the shift. This model isn't meant to make you skeptical of AI. It's meant to position you correctly. You are not competing with intelligence. You are directing a tool. Task clarity, generalization testing, understanding versus prediction. 3 questions, and if the final answer is prediction, then you remain the thinker. That is how you protect yourself from hype. And that is how you prevent paralysis, because clarity creates control. Common misunderstandings of this book. Misunderstanding 1. AI will soon think like humans. Mitchell argues we are far from general intelligence. Pattern recognition is not consciousness. Misunderstanding 2. AI is neutral. It reflects data and data reflects society. Misunderstanding 3. Either I resist AI or I get replaced. False. The real divide is between passive users and strategic integrators. Artificial intelligence is powerful, but it is not wise. It does not understand the world. You do. For the next 7 days, do this. Use AI deliberately. Question it rigorously. Assign it narrowly. Own the judgment. Because the advantage will not go to those who use AI. It will go to those who understand its limits. If you refuse to be a passive consumer of ideas, if you choose to become a strategic thinker in the age of machines, then commit. Take one insight from this session and apply it within 24 hours. Share what you learned. Teach someone else. Document your implementation. Execution is the separator. And this channel exists for thinkers who act. Join now in the 7-day execution challenge in our community. Here's what you're going to do. First, map one AI tool you use and define its narrow task. Second, apply the 3-question judgment filter to every AI output for 7 days. Next is to redesign one workflow into AI processing plus human judgment. After that, you have to identify one potential bias risk in your systems. And finally, teach this distinction, pattern recognition versus understanding, to someone else. As we end this summary, write your insight and reflection to the following questions. Question 1. Where in my work have I been over-trusting pattern recognition as if it were intelligence? Question 2. If AI cannot provide meaning, where must I become more responsible? Explain in your own words. Why is artificial intelligence powerful but not intelligent in the human sense? If you can teach that clearly, you are no longer thinking like an employee. You are thinking like a value creator.